Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Before we start, remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us keep creating better and better content for you. At the end, share your feedback or any insight you had while listening. Let's begin. Most people live with a secret rule. If it feels uncomfortable, I should escape. Uncomfortable means awkward, embarrassing, new, difficult, uncertain. So when something feels like that, you automatically think, this is not for me. I'm not ready. I'll try later. I don't like this feeling. And you go back to the same chair, the same apps, the same habits, the same level. Comfort feels safe because nothing changes. But here is the problem. Everything you say you want lives outside your comfort zone. Your fluency in English, your dream job, your real confidence, your healthier body, your deeper relationships. All of them ask you for the same price. You must be willing to feel uncomfortable and stay there longer than usual. If you run away from discomfort every time, you are not protecting your life. You are pausing it. Your comfort zone is not a home. It's a waiting room with no end. Part 2. Discomfort is not a sign to stop. It's a sign you're in the right place. Your brain has one main job. Keep me safe, not make me grow, make me fluent, make me successful. Just keep me comfortable and alive. So when you speak English and feel nervous, go to the gym and feel weak, start a new habit and feel strange, say no to people and feel guilty, your brain sends alarms. Danger, this feels bad. We've never done this before. We are out of control. And you mistake those alarms for truth. You think, if I feel this much discomfort, something is wrong. I should stop. But usually, the opposite is true. Discomfort is often a signal. You are doing something new. You are stretching your limits. You are breaking an old pattern. You are entering the area where growth actually happens. For English, the first time you open your mic in a meeting, uncomfortable. The first time you ask a stranger a question in English, uncomfortable. The first time you record yourself speaking, uncomfortable. Your brain screams, "Stop, this feels terrible." But your future self whispers, "Stay, this is exactly where you need to be." Part 3. The escape loop. How you train yourself to be weaker. Let's look at a simple pattern. 1. You start doing something uncomfortable. 2. You feel anxiety, fear, confusion, or shame. 3. You escape. 4. You feel immediate relief. This relief feels so good. Your brain learns, when I escape discomfort, I feel better. So next time, you open your mouth to speak English, feel nervous, and stay silent. You start studying, feel bored, and grab your phone. You start a conversation, feel vulnerable, and change the subject. The cycle repeats. Discomfort, escape, relief. Short term, you feel safe. Long term, you feel stuck, weak, full of regret, afraid of more and more situations. Because every time you run away, you are sending yourself a message. I cannot handle this feeling. You are not just avoiding situations. You are training your nervous system to believe you are fragile. Staying uncomfortable breaks this loop. It creates a new message. This feeling is strong, but I can survive it. And after you survive it a few times, the same situation that once felt impossible becomes normal. That is how confidence is born. Not from avoiding fear, but from walking through it again and again. Part 4. Staying uncomfortable with English, where real fluency grows. Let's bring this into English directly. Many learners only practice English inside a comfort bubble. Alone, at home. Reading, watching, listening. Repeating in their head. Doing exercises they already know. All of that is useful, but it is not enough. Because real English in the real world is messy, fast, unpredictable, social. You will forget words, misunderstand questions, hear accents that confuse you, make grammar mistakes, say something and realize it didn't sound the way you imagined. In those moments, your body reacts, heart beating faster, face getting hot, mind going blank, the urge to disappear. This is the exact moment where most learners escape. They turn off the camera. They say, "Okay, thanks," and end the conversation. They stop speaking and just listen. They avoid similar situations in the future. Fluency doesn't grow when you avoid those moments. Fluency grows inside those moments. When you stay one more minute in the conversation, try one more sentence, even if it comes out wrong. Ask, "Sorry, can you say that again, more slowly?" Laugh at your mistake, correct it, and continue. Stay uncomfortable in English means, I will not run away just because I feel insecure. I will stay inside this discomfort long enough for my brain to learn that I can survive it. Every time you do that, you build a new layer of real fluency. Not just vocabulary, but emotional fluency. The ability to function in English even with fear. Part 5. How long should you stay in discomfort? The 60-second rule. You don't need to torture yourself for hours. You don't need to stay in extreme discomfort until you collapse. Staying uncomfortable is about training, not punishment. Here is a simple rule to start rewiring your brain. The 60-second rule. When you feel that strong urge to escape, from a conversation in English, from a difficult task, from silence, from a feeling of anxiety, tell yourself, I will stay 60 more seconds. Not forever, just one more minute. In that minute, you can. Breathe deeply. Say one more sentence. Ask one more question. Finish one small step of the task. What happens? 1. You feel the discomfort rise. 2. You stay anyway. 3. The discomfort hits a peak. 4. And then slowly, it starts to go down. Your brain experiences this. I felt something intense, but I didn't die. I'm still here. After repeating this many times, your nervous system becomes calmer. The same situations start to feel less dangerous. This is how you expand your comfort zone. Not by jumping from comfort to extreme panic, but by staying just a little longer each time. Part 6. Discomfort is a compass. It shows you where to go next. Most people use discomfort as a red light. This feels bad. I should stop. But if you want to grow, you need to start using discomfort as a compass. This feels uncomfortable. There's something important here. Of course, not every discomfort is good. There is destructive discomfort. Staying in situations that harm you, abuse, humiliation, physical danger, toxic environments. Growth discomfort. Doing things that are safe but emotionally challenging. Speaking in English, saying no, starting something new, showing your work. We are talking about growth discomfort. When you feel that type of discomfort, you can ask, if I stay here and grow through this, what kind of person will I become? With English, your discomfort compass might point to speaking in meetings, networking with people in English, sharing your ideas in an international environment, asking for feedback on your pronunciation. Wherever your discomfort is strongest, there is usually a door to your next level. Your instinct says, stay away from this room. Your future self says, this is the exact room we need to enter. Discomfort is not the enemy. It is information. It is your system telling you, we are entering territory that matters. Part 7. Discomfort and Identity. Who you become by staying. Every time you stay inside a moment of discomfort, something deeper is happening. You are not only changing what you can do, you are changing who you believe you are. There are two identities. The comfort self who says, I'm shy. I can't speak in public. I'm bad with languages. I panic in English conversations. The growth self who says, I feel shy, but I can still speak. Public speaking is hard, but I can improve. English is challenging, but I can get better. I feel panic now, but I can learn to stay. Your identity is built from the stories you repeat about yourself, and from the experiences that confirm those stories. If every time you feel discomfort you escape, you collect evidence. See, I really can't handle this. This is just who I am. But if you feel discomfort and stay, even for one extra minute, even with shaking hands, you collect new evidence. I was scared, and I did it anyway. That sentence is identity gold. With English, imagine this sequence. Day 1. You speak 2 sentences in a meeting with your heart racing. Day 10. You ask a question in English in front of other people. Day 30. You lead a small part of a conversation or presentation, still making mistakes, still feeling nervous. From the outside, nothing magical happened. But inside, a quiet voice changed from, I can't do this, to, this is hard, but I am the kind of person who does hard things. That is the identity you build by staying uncomfortable. Part 8. A stay uncomfortable daily practice, especially for English. Let's transform this idea into something practical you can use every day. You can call it your stay uncomfortable practice. It has 3 simple parts. 1. Choose one discomfort zone for the day. In the morning, ask, where will I choose to stay uncomfortable today? Pick one specific situation, like, today I will say at least one thing in English during the meeting. Today I will practice speaking English alone for 5 minutes and listen back to my recording. Today I will ask one question in English in class or in a group. Today I will talk to at least one person in English online or in real life. Write it down so it becomes a clear target. 2. Use the 60-second rule when the urge to escape appears. When the moment arrives, you feel your heart beating fast. You feel your mind going blank. You feel the urge to run. That's your signal. Instead of escaping immediately, say, okay, this is it. I will stay 60 more seconds. In those 60 seconds, you can. Say one simple sentence. Ask, can you repeat that, please? Give a short answer, even if it's broken. Keep your camera on. Breathe and stay present. You are training your brain. This is uncomfortable, but it's not lethal. 3. Close the day by naming your discomfort wins. At night, take 2 to 3 minutes and ask, where did I stay uncomfortable today? Write 1 to 3 examples, like, I spoke in English even though I was nervous. I stayed in the meeting camera on although I felt insecure. I didn't escape the conversation the moment I felt stupid. This is important. Don't say, it was nothing. It was not nothing. It was you changing, your brain, your habits, your identity. That is how English fluency, real confidence, and a stronger life are built, not in comfort, but in micro moments of chosen discomfort. Part 9. A new relationship with discomfort. Let's finish by reframing your relationship with discomfort. Most people think, comfort, good. Discomfort, bad. From now on, try this. Dangerous discomfort, abuse, violence, humiliation. Get out. Protect yourself. Growth discomfort, fear, awkwardness, challenge, effort. Get curious. Stay a little longer. Instead of asking, how can I avoid this feeling? Start asking, what might this feeling be trying to grow in me? With English, when you feel embarrassed, slow, lost, exposed, you can say, this is not proof that I'm bad. This is proof that I'm in the arena, learning, training, growing. Staying uncomfortable doesn't mean living in pain. It means you stop worshiping comfort as your #1 priority. You choose growth over ease a little more each day. You understand that the life you want, the English you want, the confidence you want, all live on the other side of many uncomfortable minutes that you decided to stay inside. You have reached the end of Stay Uncomfortable here on English Rise. Today, you discovered that comfort is not always your friend. It can quietly freeze your life. Discomfort is not always a sign to stop. It can be a sign that you are exactly where growth happens. Escaping every uncomfortable moment trains your brain to believe you are weak and fragile. Staying just a little longer in discomfort, especially in English conversations, trains your brain to see you as capable and resilient. From now on, when you feel that familiar tension, before speaking English, before asking a question, before trying something new, don't run immediately. Pause and say, this is uncomfortable. And that's okay. I am safe. I am learning. I can stay here a little longer. Those extra seconds, those extra sentences, those extra attempts are the quiet bridge between the person you are today and the person you know you can become.